Starting today, if you are financially broke, here's 5 things you should consider doing. Number 1, stop trying to live above your means. This is what causes you to spend more than you have to spend. That one may seem a little self-explanatory, but just to give you a brief example, if you know you only have $1,000, don't try to make a purchase for $1,200. That's living above your means. If you know that you have bills that you need to pay, don't spend money on things that you may want or things that you may feel you need until your bills is covered, because that's what's going to cause you to get behind on your bills by taking care of pleasure instead of taking care of responsibilities first. Moving right along to number 2. I feel this one is very important. Practice saving money. It don't have to be a lot. Just a little something to put to the side for a rainy day. Example, if you work and let's say you bring in $1,000, try to put at least $75 to the side, That's money that you're not even going to think about. And $75 is not that significant where it's taken away from other things it is that you have to do. But if you look at it, if you get paid, weekly and you're putting $75 aside a week, in 1 month, that's $300. In 1 year, that's $3,600. Now, you could say $3,600, that ain't really no money. $3,600 is money if you look at the fact that had you not been saving, you wouldn't even put $3,600 to the side. So that $3,600 could go towards a vacation. It could go towards, Christmas for the following year, other holidays for the following year. All that money could come in handy when you run into an emergency situation and you need some fast cash. Third thing that you could do is don't make excuses, make changes. If you don't take accountability for your actions, you will never get rid of your bad habits. This is another one that kind of seems self-explanatory, but a lot of people don't get it. Some people rather make excuses instead of making changes. What's an excuse? An excuse is trying to explain to other people where you're falling short or where you're going off track instead of actually doing something to prevent you from going off track. It may seem self-explanatory, but again, self-explanatory ain't always self-explanatory. And I think that one right there is one of the ones that a lot of people struggle with, They know that there's things that they need to do. They know that it's things that they need to change. But instead of making those changes, they make excuses or they try to blame somebody else for their actions, right? Number 4, always have a plan and goals. If you don't have a destination, then you don't know where you're going. And you will never know if you're making progress without these 2 things. Example. So, and this happens to a lot of people, people make a lot of money. People have jobs, people have hustles where they're able to accumulate a lot of money. But then something happens where they wind up going broke or they wind up falling, on hard times. Like, you ever met somebody that they always had it going on, they was always financially set and secure, and then one day you see them and they're not looking the same, or they don't have the same things it is that they used to have? That's because they was just in the business of making money, accumulating money, buying things that they really didn't need to impress others or to make themselves feel good. And because they wasn't having their money work for them, something happened in life, be it they lost their job, be it, they, was injured and wasn't making the same amount of money, be it, any other life circumstances that can occur, transpired. And now these people are no longer doing good. You know, that happens all the time. So make sure that for the money that you're making, you don't, whatever it is, if you got a job or a hustle, don't look at that as it's going to always be that way. Don't look at, you know, life being good right now as significant to life being that way all the time, because that doesn't happen. You know, where there's a up, there's a down. And a lot of people don't prepare for the down. That's why when they take a fall, they stay down. Number 5, watch the company you keep. The people you hang around will either motivate you or keep you stuck and lost. It's so good to hang around people with good energy, but if they're not motivating you to succeed, they're helping you to fail. Now, we all have friends, we all have associates, we all have people we're close to, we all have family members. You know, those ones that, man, let's go to the club, let's turn up, man, let's go hang out, you know, let's do this, let's do that. And this is what their entire lifestyle consists of. Their entire lifestyle consists of hanging out, being the life of the party, you know, being out about, being outside, as they say, and doing this for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. The only thing you're going to do is become an alcoholic, you know, have liver problems, or just be focusing on partying. Now, when you get up in age, if you didn't put no effort into securing your future, you're not going to have a future. So there's a saying that says, if you hang around 5 broke people, you're going to be the 6th broke person, you know? And that's a very true statement, because you are who you be around. If you're around people that's not looking to accomplish nothing, if you're around people that have no goals and have no objectives, that's not trying to progress in life, you know, they're going to be stuck. And you hanging around them, you're going to be stuck. So do yourself a favor. There's nothing wrong with having a few different crowds. You have your crowd that you hang out with. You have your crowd that you make plans and make goals with, you know, travel with. And you have, you know, a circle, a network of people that pretty much you make money with, or, you know, that motivate you one way or another. Most successful people have a mentor. And they have a mentor because they sought out a mentor, or a mentor saw something in them and pulled them up and said, okay, I'm going to give you the game. I'm going to show you how to secure your future. A lot of us don't have that. You know, we have to actually create our own circumstances. And the easiest way to do so is by reading, you know, learning things that are going on the internet. Either way it goes, have a plan and have goals. Because without a plan or goals, you have no direction. You're just doing this, running around in circles. And eventually you're going to get tired and you're going to fall and you're going to sit down and it's going to be over. So, you know, those right there are 5 things that you should consider doing if you're financially broke. You know, if financially you're not where you want to be, consider doing these things. If, you know, your circumstances have been as such that, you know, you took a fall and you're looking to get back up, you know, these are 5 things that can actually put you in a mind frame of disciplining yourself to get back on track. There's nothing wrong with falling off track. Everybody falls on track. But it's important to get back on track. Everybody takes a fall, or most people take a fall. Taking a fall is not the issue. The issue is whether you're going to stay down or whether you're going to get up. And if you don't know how, if you've never been successful before, you know, 9 times out of 10, you don't know how to be successful. You need to take that information and you need to take some advice from somebody. So, you know, this is just a few things, hopefully, that helps you in your quest to either becoming financially successful, either becoming a little bit more disciplined, you know, understanding how certain relationships affect you, realizing and understanding your mindset in terms of taking accountability and not blaming others for your actions. You know, instead of making excuses, make changes. And, you know, those are 5 things that if you follow them, you too could be successful. If you appreciate the information, like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is Tyrone Hunter, and this concludes another edition of What's Really Good Entertainment. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for more.